Our lesson today is on characterization of characters within a novel. It is really important that as we start any new novel, or you start reading a novel on your own, that you are thinking about the main character, as well as other characters in the story, who they are and what they're like. So this lesson will help you figure out how to determine a character's traits. Characterization is the process by which the author reveals the personality of the characters. Again, the author's just telling us about the characters and what they're like. There are two types of characterization: direct characterization and indirect characterization. With direct characterization, the author is telling us what the personality of the character is. You don't need to make any inferences because the author just gives you the information. There's no guessing. An example is the patient boy and kind girl were both at the game. Well, the author is just telling us that the boy is patient and the girl is kind. See, that's easy. You got that. No problem. Indirect characterization is a little bit trickier. What indirect characterization does is the author is showing us things that reveal the personality of the character. This is where you have to make your inferences. There are 5 different methods of indirect characterization: speech, thoughts, effect on other characters, actions, and looks. And we can remember the acronym STEAL. S is for speech, T is for thoughts, E is for effect on other characters, A is for actions, L is for looks. With the S in STEAL for speech, we really want to know, what does the character say? How does the character speak? In this example, hey, we can have lots of fun at camp this summer. I love being outside. With the speech, we understand that the character is upbeat and quite happy, just like your teacher. Second, the T for thoughts. What is revealed through the character's thoughts and feelings? Example, I wish it would stop raining. I'm tired of sitting inside. With these thoughts, we know that the character is not happy about the situation. The E in STEAL, effects on other characters. What is revealed through the character's effect on other people? How do other characters feel or behave in reaction to the character? And it's important to remember it's not just the main character, it's any secondary character in the book when we're talking about figuring out characterization. But for this example, the boy glared at his sister as she ate his dessert. Here's the effect on others. This shows us that the character is upset about his sister's behavior and inability to think of others. Yeah, I'd be mad too. Actions. What does the character do? How does the character behave? Example, the girl rode the lawnmower through the house and into the garage. This really shows us that the girl is not concerned with rules or safety, or she has no idea how to drive the lawnmower and really shouldn't be on it. It's up to you to decide. You probably need more information for that one. Looks. What does the character look like and how does the character dress? And again, the author is going to help us with this information. This example sentence says, the little girl left the game with her slumped shoulders and a frown on her face. Well, because we know how she looks and we can picture that in our minds, we know that the little girl is not enjoying herself and she is upset. So what's the difference? The difference between direct characterization and indirect characterization is telling versus showing. And remember, the showing part is when you as a reader have to make an inference. Indirect characterizations are like clues about the characters. There is no mystery with direct characterization because the author gives us the information we need to know. While we would love it if the author always gave us the information, we have to remember that at this point in our education, we really need to understand inferences and be able to draw them about our characters. The next activity you're going to do is you're going to read a passage from Out of the Dust and you are going to work on characterization of the main character.